Hello and welcome back to Retro again. This is hopefully the final episode of Light Crusader. So I did figure out how to do this. I would have never thought of this, maybe eventually, but it's once again, there's not really a precedent for it in the game. And as a result, it's not something you're going to think to do. But what do you do if I can even get it? You have to be very careful, of course. But what you do is, if I can get this right, I'm rushing now, so first I'm going to scroll it up a little bit. What you do is, you gotta get this barrel lined up here. You line it up with this ball. Kick that one there, kick this over here. And very carefully, very slowly, not like I just did. And this game's turning into, like, hell. The game. Okay. But very slowly, we're gonna do this again. When I wasn't talking and fighting, I got it to work. I swear. It only took me like 2 tries. Maybe 3. Very carefully you gotta push this fucker. And you push it around. And you use this to push the ball. Yes, that's right. Because you couldn't just push the ball normally. You line it up, and you use the barrel, push it onto the block even. Hopefully I'm not too close. Yeah, okay, so this is looking good. And we just gently nudge it onto the block. And there were a few times I had this on here, and it wouldn't push the frickin' block down. I guess you have to have it lined up perfectly well. I was beginning to think I was having some technical difficulties. And when we do this, and of course, as I said earlier, we're going to have to blow this up. Well, that's how we get to this point. And there we go. Fuck Light Crusader. I hate this game. I don't hate it, but that puzzle and a few other aspects of it, I don't have a lot of love for. This is not pleasant either. At least they're killing each other. Alright, there we go. Could you imagine going through all that shit and falling off that bridge? Okay, so we gotta kill these assholes. I always wanted to see Turn Undead. Let's try it. Oh. Well, that's effective. First you get a skeleton egg, right? So David's gonna eat that. Okay. Oh, what kind of hell is this? Right, more switch bullshit. We're pushing shit around, right? And of course we're not going to get that one. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, like Crusader. What a fun game. At least this isn't horrendously cryptic. Alright, here we go. I didn't really read ahead. More mirror shit, right? Oh. Let's see what's behind here first. I'm curious. Treasures! Wine! All the wine you can ever have. Alright. So that's awesome. Thanks for nothing. I guess I'm gonna get poisoned a lot too. That's probably what they're trying to tell me, because I think wine heals poison. Don't ask me how. I mean, there would have been a lot of tyrants throughout history who didn't die if wine healed poison. Listen, destroy the 4 orbs that Ramiah holds, then you can banish him. Yeah, I want to banish this friggin' game. Is this it? Oh look, it's cum puddles. It's about right. Come on, just die. Now, I'm beginning to learn now at this point in the game that you can just mash the button. All things. You know, why would you ever need strategy? Just stand here and mash the button. That's it. Shitty game. You know, like I was thinking of giving this like maybe a C-, but I don't know. It's working on a lower score than that. Okay, which way do I go? Of course there's more. I don't know, do I want to go through the locked door? Do I not? What's up here? Do I even care? Well. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I think I know. So I'm gonna line these up. I'm gonna have to come back. Because, you know, this game's super... Well, that's not even going to happen, actually. Can't get that onto there, either. So is this like a matter of how high I can stack shit? Or is it, alright. I think I figured this out. Okay, so I know how this has to face. And what we're supposed to do. Okay, so this all has to be timed perfectly. Great. And of course I can't move that bomb back. So we're gonna have to time these bombs to get these switches hit in the right order. So this bomb, I'm gonna have to set this thing off. And this bomb. Okay, so that's those two. I'm gonna have to set this one off. So I think I hit that. The bomb. Oh, there we go. I guess I can hit that first. Well, I messed that up already. That didn't even move that thing. That's great. Why would it, right? I probably didn't have it close enough. When you hit this, you know, of course, you're going to have to hit in such a way that we don't disturb the switch. What the fuck? Are you telling me that didn't hit the switch? I don't know, I guess we'll try it again. I mean, essentially we had everything perfect. Let's test this. I don't even want to do this. I guess I have to, though. There's probably like... I don't know. I'm gonna even see if I need to do this. Depends on what's in that box. I don't know, I guess we'll try it again. I don't even know, it doesn't even tell you. You open the door. Okay, strike the pillar 3 times. Okay, so this is just some armor. I don't care. At this point, I just don't. Just don't care. So we're not gonna get it. Like you basically have. I was doing the puzzle properly too. For whatever reason, it's probably just because this game's so finicky. You know, and you did see that that one time it did activate, but for whatever reason it doesn't want to trigger the switch at certain, like for some reason, it doesn't want to trigger the switch all the time. I'm not attempting that puzzle 50 million times. It's just not even a point. And I think the gold armor is better. I got it off the first lily pad thing I killed. The second. And it was probably just sheer luck. Whatever. Hopefully this is the end. Do you think you have foiled my plans by saving the sacrificial victims? You fools! One sacrifice is all that is required, and that shall be my own. So you're gonna kill yourself over this check to get revenge. Yeah. Farewell then, Whedon. Like Joss Whedon. David. I offer my life to darkness. Awake, Ramiah. Yeah, okay, loser. Oh, lovely. I'm sure this boss is just going to spew bullshit at me the whole time. Oh my god. Is this really the last boss? Because this is really... like, this is really pathetic. I don't know, maybe it'll get better. And it's kind of cool looking. Just gonna face dive you, dude. Oh, getting cereal. You getting super cereal? Fight just got real. I don't know, am I damaging it? It probably has like 2 or 3 life bars. You can't say. Which seems to be the norm. Like, that thing casting judgment on me is like almost like cheating, like, oh, you can't hit me. I don't know if I'm hitting it though. Okay, here we go. Now it's slowly dying. Hey, this is it. Damn it. God. Alright. That was... decapitation.
Congratulations.
I'm turning this up. I'm sorry if we're going to get a little feedback. Lost? Hell, Ramiah, no! I don't want to end up like that. I don't... Everyone's happy, I guess. They're all reunited. Here's our favorite cook. Where's David gone to, Father? What? Where am I? Who are you? What happened, my friend? Everyone's making a commotion. Aren't you going to join in? I'm no good at goodbyes. I hope that you can have another wonderful adventure. Oh yeah. Someday. Yeah, such a wonderful adventure. Yes, I hope so too. Okay. So that looks like that's it. And there's Sir David riding his trusty steed as no man has ridden a steed before. So this game, I didn't hate it, I'll put it that way, but it was really quite tedious at points. The puzzles were very finicky because of the rather primitive physics. Some of them were kind of cryptic. They weren't too bad though. But I don't know, like, I would have taken, like, that one puzzle that I had to look up, it would have taken me many, many attempts to figure that out, because there's not really a precedent for it earlier in the game that I can remember. Maybe there was, you know, I could be wrong. My short-term memory sucks. But, you know, I didn't really see a precedent. I mean, it did have some cool points. I liked the magic system. It would have been nice if they maybe did a little more with it. I liked the... I liked that some of the puzzles, for the most part, most of the puzzles, I'll say, were actually pretty uniform. You could figure them out on your own. They weren't super cryptic, except for a few outliers. The graphics, you know, the animations are kind of awkward. Some of the character models, especially Sir David. And it's kind of weird to have an awkward main character. But he was fairly awkward looking. But aside from that, I actually liked the graphics and the mood. The visual mood of the game was pretty good. The story wasn't anything to write home about. So, you know, there's nothing, it's actually really not remarkable at all. There's nothing about it that stands out story-wise. Sound? Well, the music is kind of touch and go. Like this song I kind of like. There's a few songs that had a lot of atmosphere that were really good. And there's other songs like, you know, it was like maybe the musician was just rolling his or her face on the keyboard. So, and it was really quite awful. It did have some secrets and some interesting level designs as well, I have to give it that. But overall, I'm just not impressed. I kind of had to push myself to play this game a little bit. It's not as bad as Brainlord, which I wrote a review for, and that I found was just absolutely horribly tedious. So I'm going to give this game a C-. It's a little bit below average. It could have been a good deal better. I was expecting more from Treasure, but you know, you gotta cut them some slack. I don't think they really made a whole lot of puzzle games, puzzle action adventure things like this. So, you know, maybe this was their first try and they just didn't know what they were doing. I would recommend it to people who really like this sort of game. I have to admit I don't like boulder pushing puzzles. And there's a few of them in games, and I usually don't enjoy them. It's a pet peeve of mine. I don't think a lot of people do. I've never heard people say pushing these boulders around is great fun, but you never know. So if you really do love this genre, and you're looking for something that is kind of okay, might have some interesting features, yeah, I guess you might want to check out like Crusader if there's nothing better out there on 16-bit. But aside from that, it's really kind of a subpar game. So that's my breakdown of it. I am going to do a written review, and I will post that up on my website, retromageddon.com. You can actually access it from the YouTube channel. There's a link up top on the cover art, or header art. So I'll think it over. Maybe I'll give it a lower score, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to give it a higher score. We'll see. Like I said, this will be my last of these Let's Play and review videos. I will be doing sample gameplay videos still. I will be doing the awesome indie games. I will be doing the ROM hack showcase still. I'm not putting an end to that stuff. And I will do some Let's Plays down the line. I won't be doing the review part. I feel that it just doesn't really... I just don't feel that it really works. And the time it takes to settle this up and do it, I could be playing and reviewing games. So that's another issue. And plus I don't really feel that I'm the best Let's Player in the world, I have to be honest. It's not... I'm very low-key, and I don't think people relate to that, so, there's that as well. But I do enjoy doing this stuff, and I will keep doing it, because, maybe some people will stumble upon this and decide they like it. And if not, then, at least I had fun doing it. So, thank you for watching. This has been another great and final episode of Let's Play and Review. Or playlist of it, I guess. And I will be back with more stuff. Until then, good luck and happy gaming.